Welcome back to the channel. Today, a little bit of a shed talk today, something a bit different. I'm going to talk about my BMW journey. So, my motorbikes lately, 4 BMWs. So I do like my Beamers, it would appear. My first one was a 2008 1200 GS. First real foray into the adventure bike market, so had that for a couple of years, and it was quite good. So that one had no electronics, so no ABS, no traction control, and it had a relatively small tank, only about a 20-litre tank. So run that around the Victorian high country for a couple of years, around Victoria, and it was quite good. Did a few trips up north to New South Wales, and it was good. And then we moved up to Brisbane, and not long after I got up to Brisbane, I sold that one and bought a 2013 1200 GSA triple black. So for me, that was a big difference. So difference being a bigger tank, so it was a 33-litre tank, so no more fuel anxiety for me on the GS, my first one, around about that 350 Ks, I'd start getting a little bit of fuel anxiety on a trip. But once I got a triple black, 33 litres, I think once I saw around about 700 Ks, so around about that 650 Ks was achievable out of that one. It had some electronics, so ABS, traction control, it had ESA, so my first foray into the ESA. And people have had those ones know that the buttons on the handlebars, you go into the settings and you choose between big hills, little hills. What that means, if it's going to be really rough, you choose big hills. If it's not rough, little hills. So a little diagram come up on the dash, and it was an analog dash. Other thing with that one was that when you were changing those rider modes, you go along the bitumen, you hit your dirt, you'd have to stop, hit whichever rider mode you want to change into the dirt mode, it'd stop, it'd do its thing, and then from there you would continue on. And Murphy's Law, sometimes the dirt would last around about 2 kilometres, so you'd have to stop, put it back into road mode, wait for it to do its thing, and then take off again. So that was a little bit of a pain in the butt, that one. Only had that one about 6 months, and I then accidentally went for a ride on a 2018 1200 GSA Rally X. Loved it. It was brilliant. It had the TFT, a lot of electronics compared to the triple black. Brought it home, showed my partner Tracy, and she said, "You have to get that one." I went, "What? Is that a trick? What's what?" Anyway, ended up getting one of those. So sold the triple black and got into the 2018 R1200 Rally X, and had that one for a fair while, probably 18 months, which is a long time for me. Put roughly 40,000 Ks on that one, I think. I sold it at 60,000 Ks just not long ago. So good things about that. The little bit smaller tank at 30 litres, but that's still fine. It'll still give me about 600 to 650 Ks. TFT dash was a big upgrade. Loved the TFT dash. You could go into all those rider modes and you could change them and just slightly modify them to suit your particular riding needs. One good thing was the rider mode. When you switch from the road mode to dirt mode or any other one, you didn't have to stop. So you could do that on the fly. So that was really good. Other things I liked about it, cruise control. I think the triple black didn't have cruise control. Don't think so. Also had the anti-wheelie in electronics. It had hill assist as well, so hill hold. So you double tap the front brake and it would turn on hill hold. Really good for me. I take a lot of photos, so rather than if you're stopping on a gradient either up or down, rather than having to stop, put it in first, turn the bike off, let it hold itself, phone out, take your photo, that sort of stuff. Put it in neutral, hill hold on, phone out, take a photo, put it away, and it's just a lot easier. So I did like the hill assist. The other things, I've got my notes here, I'll refer to my notes. That's right. So from the triple black, the 2013 triple black to the 2018 Rally X, the rear tyre got slightly bigger. So the triple black had a 150/70/17, where the 2018 they went up to a 170/60/17, so a little bit wider on that one. That was it on that one, and then I got onto this one. So it's a 2018/2019 build, 2018, but compliance in Australia 2019, and I'll refer to my notes again. What have I got written down? Oh, I've got a fair bit. So the first thing, obviously I went to the 1250, so only 50 cc's. I wasn't sure. I rode one a couple of months earlier to see the difference, and there was a difference, a noticeable difference in the mid to top end power. It's got the shift cam, so overtaking, on a highway, overtaking, just had that power there to overtake a lot quicker, and then just settle back into your normal rhythm. Couple of other things different. This one has the keyless start. So key stays in the pocket. It also has the keyless petrol tank opening. So again, proximity, as long as your key's close enough, which it is near. No, it's not. It's not going to let me. Key's too far away. It won't let me open. So what else? The hill hold on this one still has hill assist, but it's a little bit more sensitive. So even when I pull up to the lights, sometimes when because I'm a front braker, I hit the front brakes to stop. When you stop, it'll turn that hill assist on. So a little bit more temperamental in that way. What else have we got? Very similar in all the modes on the TFT, so they're all very similar. Not much difference in those. The big thing for me was the valves, believe it or not, for the wheels and the tyres. So my Rally X had just a straight valve, and anyone that's owned one of these knows when you go to a servo and you try and get the hose on to put some air in, it's going around the brake disc and the spokes and that sort of stuff, where these ones on this one has got the 90°. So much easier getting it in that way. I nearly retrofitted some OEM 90° ones on my older one, the Rally X, but they're a little bit hexy, a bit spendy. They were about $250 each, I think. So I never got around to it, and luckily this one came with it. So they're the main differences. So between Rally X and this one, is there much of a difference? If I'd known at the start, I probably wouldn't have upgraded. Don't get me wrong, really good bike. I do like it, and I'll be keeping it for a while. I've only just clocked up 19,000 Ks on it. So I'll be keeping it for a while, but not a great deal of difference. Ride quality, exactly the same. Just a tip for new players. When I first got this one, I think it was on my second or third ride. And like I said before, both have got anti-wheelie, where you can set the, go into the settings and set it where it's got a slight wheelie possible, where it'll come up about 12 inches off the ground and it'll do its thing, cut power, whatever it does, and it'll just bring the bike down. Third ride in, I thought this one was set up the same, stupid me. So I had it in like Enduro Pro Mode, off-road, come back onto the bitumen, a little bit of a twist on the front on the accelerator, and next minute I'm up like this going, holy shit, so I'm about to come off. So I stopped, went into the settings, and yes, it was set at wheelie not suppressed. So push those buttons and say slight wheelie possible, thank you. Look, that's enough for me. I'll get not 20 years anymore, and yeah, I can't do wheelies. So that's it. That's my thoughts. So like I said, I'll keep this one for a fair while now, get some Ks up, got some big trips and some little trips planned for it. For me, they're just comfortable, they're just a good cruiser. The position, the cruise control, the seating position, the comfort, the tech. So for my style of riding, I don't do any snotty stuff, I don't do any single track. So this style of bike suits me, the range, all that sort of stuff combines into what I'm looking for in an adventure bike for me. Might not suit you, but even if you haven't ridden one, go out and ride one. You know, you might be pleasantly surprised. You might not buy one, but you'll see what all the Beamer boys are talking about. All right, that's about it. I've probably bored you enough with my ramblings. So please, if you like the video, like, share, subscribe to the channel. And hopefully, I've got about 3 weeks off. We're going away on holidays, so about 3 weeks off, and I'll be back, and I'll probably do a couple of overnighters and do those ones. Don't forget the Facebook page, the Shithouse Adventure Rider on Facebook, and the Shithouse Moto Camping and Rides Facebook page as well. So have a look at those ones, check them out, and have a good day. See you in 3 weeks. Finally getting into India. This is attempt number 4 at getting to India. So we're 2 days away from going. Not going to go for a ride. Not going to break anything on myself. We need to get to India. All right. Cheers. Thanks for watching.